Hello, folks, students, and professionals. Let's welcome back another important session. Today, we are going to discuss about periodic billing in S4 HANA. Okay, so what exactly periodic billing? So probably you might heard about these two words together, two different concepts. If you talk about one is milestone billing and periodic billing. For example, if you would like to, you are giving uh, certain thing on rent basis. Okay, I'm just giving an example. On a rent basis, you are giving a machinery. Okay, mission. So you're giving on a rent basis. The rent can be like a day, or it can be in months, or else it can be years. Okay, so it can be like a quarter days. Okay, it can be anything like that. Okay, this is basically we'll call it as a frequency. Okay, so that means so he will take a mission and he would like to use that mission for his own purpose. Okay, so and after that he will return when the term is over. Okay, so it can be daily basis, it can be weekly basis. Okay, it can be monthly basis, it can be yearly basis, or else number of years, number of months. It depends on the frequency, how he would like to use that mission. Okay, for that, he's going to pay service charge. Okay, okay, service charge, right? Okay, that charge, for example, I'll put an example 6 months. Okay, someone owned a mission. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Each month is assume that like $10. Okay. So it can be $10, right? So like 10 USD. So so what is the ideology? After using 6 months, he can able to pay. It depends on the agreement where the company is going to having an agreement with customer, so that for 6 months he's going to pay the $60 uh, at a time, or else it can be like the amount can be settled down at one time, or else rent basis. Okay, every month he will pay. Okay, uh, first month and second month and third month and so on, like that he is going to pay for 6 months. Okay, in the similar way you can able to take the frequency for daily basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, and weekly basis. For example, if you are in a construction company, okay, so you want some kind of heavy crane or procliner, you want it. Okay, that mission you may take for only 3 days. Okay, so the payment must be paid for each day basis. Okay, all 3 days together, or else each day on rent basis. This is called periodic billing. Okay, but 99% of the scenarios how it will be. For example, this is first month. The payment will be settled on first month itself, and the bill will be created. Order will be created. Once the work is done, bill will be created. Okay, this is how it happens, the periodic billing. Let's try to understand this. This is very, very important. Yeah, the frequency of periodic billing and milestone billing is quite common. If it is manufacturing industry, if you take, okay, why I'm telling, I worked for a project called Honeywell. In that project, like, I have seen periodic billing and milestone billing as well. Okay. So not only mission, I'm just giving one more example. For example, software. Okay, so nowadays we heard about cloud. Okay, cloud, right? Okay, so you are using some graphic, okay, highly uh, costly software that you cannot able to install on your PC, but you have some graphical work for your company to do some company logos or year-end meeting related stuff. With the graphics, you would like to have some presentation. For that, you will hire, you just take a rent. Okay, if you're already existing employee working in your company, so that you can able to take. And not only that one, I'll tell you few more things, like it's quite common periodic billing you take audio softwares, you take sensor softwares, you take certain time licenses, all these based on your period basis. For example, if you take uh, if you take any service for 6 months on period basis, 6 months or 1 year, whatever you call, so this will be based on the periodic billing. Okay, so the billing date can be end of the month, or else end of the day, or else after closing of the project, or else first day of the particular month. It depends on the customer agreement. Okay, let's try to understand a few things. We'll try to create two materials for this. Before that, I would like to tell you technically how it works actually. Okay, so just do one thing. We'll take completely different document type. Okay, so Vivo V8. So this is, if you want, you can able to use it existing document type also, no problem. Or else let me take already taken ZOR1. So or this one, Devo R1. Okay, this is the document we most frequently use. Let's copy this. Okay, so maybe Devo P1. Okay, periodic settlement order. Okay, periodic settlement order. That's what I'm creating. Okay, so let's make it this one. Press enter. Okay, let's save this. Okay. So what exactly it is going to control? Practically, I'm saying, suppose if you say this, either daily basis or quarterly basis, so if you have an agreement, you must have some plan, right? The billing plan, when bill need to be generated, how much price need to be done. So how many months, how many days, that we'll call it as a billing plan actually. Okay. We'll see all billing plan configurations today with couple of examples. Okay, so if you want to learn something, must have patience. So if you watch quickly, you think that you understand something, you are gone case. Okay, so learn with patience, that is more important. If you once you get hands-on, you can do faster. Okay, so this is the periodic billing. You can able to see this. So certain values, it is already got defaulted. Okay. So just I'll just try to, as of now, I'll just try to remove this. Okay, this billing plan, and let's save this. I will show you both the things, how we have to define where we can able to assign. Okay. So now go to Vivo V4. Okay. Let's go to Devo P1. Okay. So let me try to take Devo P1 now. See, I would like to tell you one thing. Either you can able to, for testing, you're going to modify this one, but you have some more item category called TAO. Okay. So that you can able to copy and you can able to use it. That is for your milestone and periodic billings. Okay. TAN also you can able to use it, but I would suggest in real time, better you always take, if you are first time implementing, you take a separate item category. So what could be the reason? I will explain you in another few minutes. You try to understand this. Okay. We are not at gone to the level like, where we are going to define billing plan configuration, but we are trying to set up the document type and item category. This you have already know. If you don't know, then you can watch my previous sessions actually. Okay. So one second. So either TAN or TAD, you can able to take it. Let me do one thing. Vivo V4. Let's go to the item category. Let me tell you the difference actually, how it works. Suppose if you go to the TAN, right? So here billing relevancy is A. Okay. So what is the basic difference between periodic billing and milestone billing is, your regular standard billing and billing plan. So you have to choose this. Okay. If it is order relevant, according to the billing plan, you must choose I as your billing relevance. Okay, this is the reason why this one. So you can able to take service billing also. Certain billing plan activities, you will have a delivery uh, and you have a bill also for settlement, either periodic billing or milestone billing. If it is order related, you can able to take the TAD also. Okay, just do one thing. We'll take TAD. TAN also we can able to take it. I can show you. Okay, just copy this GT AD. Okay, let's put it. I'll use the same thing for milestone also. And okay. Let's copy this. Let's say yes, no problem. Let's save this. System is slow. It takes a few seconds. Okay. So we have copied this one. As of now, remove this. I will explain this one. As of now, we keep this one. No problem. I'll just tell you what exactly. So if I remove these two, it's exactly look like somewhat your tan only or else TAD only. So let's come back. Okay, DOP1. Okay, yes. Okay, TAD is there, right? DOP1. So I'm just changing to GTAD. Okay, even I don't require all these things. Okay, so we have done item category determination. Let me make a note it down. Okay, the settings, the first setting. Okay, first will be define a new doc type or use existing sales doc. Okay, second, define a new item category. Okay, item category, it can be like, service bracket TAD, or if it is delivery related, you can able to use TAN, or else order related also you can able to use TAN. Okay, it works. These are the two settings you must have to be done first. Okay, third one, define billing plan. Okay. Let's try to get onto the SAP, your implementation guide quickly. Okay, let's come here. Go to the sales and distribution, and here you go, billing. Okay, in this you have a subcategory called billing plan. So all these different configurations will be there. I'll explain you one by one. So first go to the defined billing plan. You have a two billing plans, milestone and periodic. So if it is something like rent basis or machinery, need to give on rent basis or software, you have to go for periodic billing. I'm just giving these examples. It can be any product and periodic basis. If you are giving service to your customer, you have to use periodic billing. Okay. So let's go here. Okay. This is the standard one. Okay. 02 periodic. If you want, you can copy this or else you can able to define it. So let's copy this. I'm just taking this one as D1. Okay. So, So you can able to see this, the start date. Okay. So when the agreement is going to get start, it can be today's date. It can be contract start date. Okay. It can be your billing date. It can be your date of contract signing date, installation date, or else the day when you accepted. All these things will be there. Okay. You will have like enhancements also will be there. If something, some gaps, you can able to find it out. Or else if you take this contract start date plus contract validity period, like that, you can able to define your own date rule. That's what I'm telling. You can able to define your own date rule. So just try to use existing one. I will try to explain you what exactly it is. Okay. So horizon can be like, it can be your end of the quarter, last of the current month, when it's supposed to start the dates actually. Okay. So this is horizon. So let's do one thing. Uh, Contract start date. This is for, I'm not doing anything. Contract start date or end date. I'm not going to use this one. Okay. So let's keep it like this as of now. Okay. Let's save this periodic. So this is the one thing. So now you have taken this one. So I'm just on the go. I'm going to explain you all these fields. Don't worry about this. Okay. This is one thing. And this is for your date descriptions, like, what purpose, what sequence of the steps you are going to use in your billing plan. So if you would like to use for down payment, you can able to use this. This is for closing your invoice. All these things will be there. For example, this is for rent actually. Okay. I would like to copy this one as DRMT. Okay. Rent basis. I'm just doing this. Why we have this one, I will explain you. Okay. So how many date descriptions you want, you can able to use it. Okay. So define and assign date descriptions. Okay. So if you come here, look at this. So what is your billing plan? Okay. And what is your date category? Okay. So let's go for this. So otherwise we do one thing. Let's deselect this. I'll tell you what is the importance of this one also. For example, if you copy this one, okay. So ours is D1, right? I'm just choosing this one. So date category. So this we can able to change it. I will explain you. So this is the standard one as of now for a friend. Date description, we have defined our own. Okay. DRNT. Okay. So this is basically called billing rule. If it is periodic billing, it is constant. It's always 6. Okay. If it is milestone billing, you will have another one. Okay. This is standard. So there is nothing to change. So how you would like to control your price? The price, right? So certain you would like to carry out new price or redetermination. So that control it will be there. Generally, we don't use it. And this is very, very important. Delivery block and the billing block, we are going to use that. Okay. And if you would like to, suppose if the same order is holding different, what I would say, different billing types. Okay, F2, ZF2, F2 you copied as a ZF2 specific billing type. If you are using that, need to be get defaulted always, then you can able to use that billing type. So what is the basic advantage? The standard is, suppose if you are for regular materials, you are using F2 billing. So whereas for periodic billing, you would like to use something like, GF2 or PF2, GF2 and YF2. So like in periodic billing only. So for one billing plan, one billing type, another billing plan, another billing type, it might be there because see, he is not like you. consultant to understand which one right option need to choose. If he finds some different scenario, definitely he need to go for the scenario basis analysis, and you have to make it mandate. So basically all these fields, what I would say, if you would like to mandate your parameters, you have to do this. Okay. So this is one thing. Okay. You are linked with, see what you have done. Let me try to show you. You have defined one billing plan and date descriptions, and you have linked with date descriptions with billing plan. Okay. There is nothing surprise here. So what is this date category? You are going to learn in another few minutes. Okay. So this is one thing. And so this is allocate date category. Okay. So here I'll show you different date categories will be there. Okay. Whatever we define, that will be there. If you would like to change, if you would like to define, you can able to define different one. If you see this, for milestone billing, someone has assigned 03 down payment. Okay. So all these are the different. If you define in above section, it will come. Okay. Let's save this anyhow. So maintain date proposals for billing plan. This is basically for your milestone billing, not for periodic billing. This configuration, no worries as of now. We will see in future. Assign billing plan to sales document type. These are the two configurations. Billing plan, you can able to assign at header level so that it will be applicable for all different service lines, or else you can able to define your own billing plan each and every item level. You will have these scenarios. For example, if you see this, ours is DOP1, right? Okay. So here we're going to assign simply our periodic billing. Okay. Let me show you one more thing. UV8. So, so now if you come here, you have a two options. Either you can able to assign billing plan level, the billing plan to assignment, or else you can come to VOV8. Here also you can able to assign. Whatever you assigned, same, here it will come. Similar situation is with your item category also. Okay. So now assign to billing plan for item category. We are using the same one as of now. DTAD. Okay. So billing relevance, not DTADs, GTAD. We have defined actually. Okay. Billing relevance, you can able to assign here the same two settings, and your billing plan assignment, you can able to do here. Okay. So I think there is no confusion. First thing is that billing plan type definition and date categories. But you have lots of doubts, I know very well, because this part of definition for understanding, so uh, little worrying you. Okay, let's try to check one by one. Let me put it contract start date, this one, and contract end date. Okay, let me put this. Let's keep the horizon as of now. I will show you all these options one by one slowly. Don't get into that. Okay. Now let's go for, you need a service material, right? You must have to create it. Okay. That I will show you. So either service material or else your direct materials, you can able to use it. Let me take this one. Let me take this one as retail only, no issues. So So I'm just taking this service material. So I just have to find a new number range. I'm just using T009, okay, as my material, and let me try to copy it from T001. This is already defined. Let's press enter, press enter. Okay, let me take this one also. Save storage location. But there is no relevance. There is no point also. Okay, maybe like so. This is coffee vending machine. This is also service, right? If you are giving for corporate, so it is daily basis, and you can take the metal group, no issues. So the item category for service, I need not explain specifically this one. So all good, all good. Okay. So we don't require all these tabs basically. So let me try to do one thing. Let me try to define one on my own only. I don't want all these MRP tabs. I don't want purchasing as well as of now. So I don't even need accounting tab. That's it, default it. Press enter. So this is a vending machine on daily basis. I'm just taking now. Let's save this material. Okay, T009 we have defined. So let's go for T007. Just for example. So pulling mission. So some mission will be there. Okay, we have defined a couple of materials. Just for two scenarios, I would like to show you T007 and T009. I think these two are sufficient. You can try your own scenarios. So let me try to show you why I have defined two things. Okay. So this is a service material in that maintain stock. So DOP1. Okay. Press enter. Periodic billing scenario 1. Okay. Let's try to take T007 only. Okay. So quantity should be always 1. Okay. If you click here, okay, so let's go to the header, and first we check. You have, see, this tab is activated because since we assign the billing plan, if you don't assign, it will not come. So start date of the billing plan, baseline date, rule number is not set. I'll explain you what exactly it is. So now if you look at this, what it is saying, so the start date and end date, it is not defaulted. Okay, you have a you have these kind of scenarios also will be there. For example, if you would like to go for a contract with your customer, your start date and end date, it might be defaulted. It can be modified also. If you don't want to default, you can leave it blank. So for example, today's start date is 27th, and this supposed to be finished in another 4 days or 5 days. Okay, so maybe I'll put it for some months. So maybe 2025. So I'll just take it up to so March. Okay, March 31st. I'm just taking these days, press enter. See now how the settlement dates got generated. You got it? So this is how it will generate. So you're not able to see the net value here on header. Why? Because I'll tell you the reason. So because it is item level billing. So if you go to the billing plan, so you can able to, so let's go to the conditions. Of course, condition record is also not maintained. Let me try to do that. So any chance of manual condition, demo or it will not enable. Let me try to maintain this one also. So let's go to VK11 DR000. Okay. So let me take the material. So this is the distribution channel and mine is D007. Okay. So for mission, this is 10 euros. D009. This also I'm maintaining. This is for 5 euros. Okay. Let's assume. Let's save this. Okay. Now let's try to do the scenario one more time. So let's take the quantity. So let's go to the header. So now you have billing plan. See this baseline date. From baseline date means from which date what should be the base to calculate. If you have an agreement or contract with your customer, you must know on which date you would like to calculate it. For example, this is for March I have taken. See, it is got auto generated. Okay. Now let's try to check item. See the net value 34, it is got calculated. If you go to the billing plan, so see 8.65, 8.65. So if you would like to go to the deeper, so 10 euros will be your base price after all discounts. Okay, a couple of discounts will be there and including tax. So your net value will be 8.65. If you look at this, on which date the bill is supposed to be generated. Okay, so this is the December almost ending from 27 to 31. Okay, for this service, the same charge. So this is next one is like, you can able to see this. This is again the same charge, and each and every interval. Okay, this is 1 month. Okay, this is 1 month, 1st January 2025, 2nd February 2025, 3rd March. So like that, if you would like to generate manually, okay, you don't have to control your start date and end date in configuration. Got my point? So let me try to save this. Okay, so I'll tell you a few more scenarios, settings. So let's, if I see, I now currently I'm getting all billing documents. If you click here, so this is for 1st January back. If you go for this one, this is for 2nd February. This is for March and starting of the month, right? The bill date. Okay, this is 1st April and date. This is month actually. Don't confuse. Okay, so this is MMDD and 4 wise format. If I save this, all the bills will be generated at the same time. Okay, now go to VM02. Okay, if you look at this document flow, so now let's go to VA02. Okay, let's see the document flow. See, all the bills got generated. Okay, so you can able to see that clearly. This is for 8.6 so the rent you got it for each and every month. Okay, so one time we have created. You don't want it. If you wanted to generate suppose this month is January. Once it is finished, I wanted to generate a bill. And this is February, I want to generate a bill. Like that, if you want to do it, you obviously need to keep a billing block. Let's go to VA02, press enter, and double click here. Okay. So let's go to the billing plan. Here, if you have a block that is called what I would say, it will stop you so that you can able to remove manually or else with some sort of programs in real time, and you can able to generate the bill whenever you want. You can able to see that the date category what we maintained. So the rent it is got copied, and this is billing relevance. Initial status it is in open. A will be there when you try to save the order, and if it is some amount processed, it is partially, and C is invoice. If the line is got rejected, it is D, and billing requested is E. All these things will be there. If you look at this, monthly of the first month, okay? So this is December is over. The immediate next month, what is that? This 50 says, according to that billing date, first, always you see the date is first, it is got calculated. So each and every month, first, if you want end of the month also, you can able to do it. You can able to do it some middle of the month also, you can able to do it. For bill generation, it is completely controlled by your configuration. Let's try to understand that one first. Okay. So let's come here. So our billing plan is this one, right? So I would like to tell you a few things here. It is very, very important. Okay. So this is also something like when it is supposed to start date or end date. Okay. So let's put it. So contract start date means how I will come to know. So the customer, when he is going to start, offline you must know, then you have to enter manually. From that date onwards, you can able to generate the billing plan. That is ruled out. Contract start date, end date. But if I say that if it is today's date, okay, if I say that this is today's date, so I know the start date. Okay, if I know the end date, that is sufficient for me. So let me show you this one, how it works. Okay, previously I have given manually, right, for this billing plan, periodic billing plan. Let's press enter. So let's put it this one as scenario 2. So now let's go to the header and billing plan. See, so now baseline date for rule 9, it is not set. That means, see, now start date it is coming 12/27/2024. Okay, so this is reading for based on today's date, and end date supposed to be, for example, if I have given end date something like May. Okay, choose. Okay, so let me try to choose the date. So if I press enter, okay, it is going to generate the dates. Okay, or else I do one thing. Let me try to choose only till February. Okay, this is for just difference. I would like to show it. So press enter. Okay, let us say 01. So currently it is with today's date. It is got generated. Okay, when it comes to end date, if I don't choose this one, I'll choose something else here. So probably like I have defined one thing. So I will show you. I haven't done it for you. The date category, for example, if I make it this one as G1, see, now it is got generated for a financial year. Okay, so that means what dates it's supposed to be generated, how many dates it's supposed to be generated, and from which date it's supposed to start. Everything will be controlled by whatever the date category you assigned in the what I would say billing plan, whatever the date category you assigned in the billing plan. Okay, don't confuse. So That means if I give today, it is generated, it is pick today's date. If I give something else, for example, if I give this one, okay, so currently it is not generated, that's why it's not allowed to save. So it will be controlled by your date category, basically. Okay, let me try to explain you how the date categories work. Okay, here contract end date. Okay, for example, 09 for 09, for example, 09. Let me show you one more time. 09, it is not generated. Percentage. So if you go to the billing plan, definitely it will ask you baseline, it is not baseline date, it is not set, right? So why it is not set, I will show you. Suppose I'm just uh, I would like to take, so currently it is taken for 6 months, right? Why it is taken 6 months also, I will explain you. Okay. So origin date, see, origin date from 6 months. Okay. This is for 6th, 27, 2025. So December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 6 months it is taken. That means, so in your origin date, something is there. Okay. To control it. Okay. For example, this, if I take 01, see, per month only it is taken. Even horizon date 6 months is there also in your date category control, but it is giving priority for end date because I'm already overwriting my start date and end date on top of horizon scope. How many months I can able to do it? Okay. So if I don't do that, okay. So now it is generated for 6 months. Don't worry about this text actually. Text I can able to change how I want it. Okay. Let me try to help you out. Let's come back. So just simply come to the define rules for determining the dates. In this, what exactly happened? This is for 52. 52, but time period, I have chosen time unit as a month. Okay, remember this. This is very, very important. Choosing the time unit is very important for your contract. Okay, because so you are going to control in days or months or quarters or years. That will be controlled by your time unit. Time unit, see, you can able to see this day, week, month, year he has given. Okay, for example, month I have chosen here, I would like to say that it is 24 months. Okay, that means minimum 2 years. So let's come back. So, so this is the place where you're going to assign. So let's come to the my periodic billing plan. What is this? This is D1. So now currently it is assigned 52. Okay, don't worry about this description. Actually, we have maintained time unit as month and it is 52. Okay. Okay. Horizon I have maintained. So for example, this is also I'm maintaining this one at 52. Okay. So actually it is in 24 months. I do one thing, otherwise let's come to the this is confusing your end. Years or months. Depending on contract. Which contract? Sarpa. So you have to define, right? When you are consultant on your own. Okay. So now you got it. So let's try to check now. What is the magic? Let's try to create a new service order. So it can be used for contracts and sales orders also. See, now if you come here, let's click on billing plan. Previously you used to get error, like, baseline date, it is not designed. Now it is designed. So, like, 2024 to 2026, December, 2 years it has taken. You count it. All these dates will be 2 years. This is the basic advantage of your, what I would say, basic advantage of your date category. Everything is depending on date category and some other controls whenever you try to define your periodic billing. Okay. So 52 you define like that, right? In the similar way, I'll tell you one more thing. If it is always for 2 years, okay, your billing plan, but I don't know what is my contract starting date. It cannot be today's date. That's what customer says. Then what you can say that this this baseline date, you're not going to put it this one. Okay. Then what happens? If you don't know start date, from which date it is going to start, system don't know. Okay. Let's come here. Let's try to rise after change the setting. So it is asking you to manually when you are trying to put contract for your customer. It can be any date. So let's put it here. See, baseline date, it is not designed because we're not mandated. So now date say that it is from fresh year 2025. Okay. It starts from January and it starts from January 5th. Let's say so. Okay. When I press enter, so previously your settlement date's not generated because the system don't know from which day to either. If system don't know end date, it won't generate. If system don't know start date, it won't generate. Both must be known by system if it's supposed to be auto generated. Press enter. See, now date got generated from 2025 to 26. Okay. This is how uh, so till 2027 it is already went actually till next year. So this is how you have to play with your date categories. Okay. So now I would like to show you one thing here. Okay. So okay. So let's put it today's date as of now for auto generation. I would like to show you one more setting. So this is also important for you. Okay. So you have an auto generation option is there, but if you don't want to generate dates, not to generate based on date category automatically. So let's come here. So now if you look at this, based on billing plan, here how much I maintained. I maintained in 52 or something like 6 months or something like that, right? So sorry, 2 years or something like that, right? So I would like to maintain only for 2 months. And I would like to show you with that one more option. It is not yet concluded for this scenario. For a change, I'm changing. So this is not objective. This is D1 basically. So basically what I would like to do is, so first I wanted to make a change in the date. I want to define the rule actually first. So mine is what? 52. In 52, I'll just make it for this one only for reference I'm showing you. This is for like something like I'll take different one. So maybe I'll take days. So time period will be 15 days. So if you want, you need to go for fresh contract. Okay. So let's go for this. So you have to learn each and every field how it works. So now it is daily basis, right? Each and every day I'm calculating billing plan. So now I have given, so every 15 days I have given, right? So it's got calculated. Okay. So it is going to end 11th. So let me take this out. Okay. I just need to control the 01 also. One second. So from starting also, you can able to give the date. Let's keep it this one as today's date only, baseline date. And let me try to check this 152. It is more important for me. Terminate day. Let's generate for 60 days this one. Okay. Okay. Use this one. See, everything is depends on date category. How you would like to imagine the scenario. So now dates got increased, right? So this is how on daily basis also you can able to generate. Here, I would like to show you one more important thing. So now these dates are auto-generated, right? If you don't want it, that you can able to control. So this is basically to control your baseline date. So if you don't want to generate automatically, that also we can able to control. That how we can do it, I will show you. This is in billing plan definition. Okay. So let's come here and this, let's go to the D1. In D1, just remove this one. Okay, here three options will be there. Online means deadline created automatically. Okay, deadline is not created automatically and created automatically without dialog box, manual milestone. I will keep it that option. So just try to keep this one option now. So in last test, it is generated automatically, right? Let's try to check here now. Create a new one. Even if your date category works also, it will not generate automatically. So this is up to the frequency, how you take and how much you can understand your date category. For example, if you go to the billing plan, it is not generated. So what you can able to do it, you can give the dates, you can modify the dates. Okay. So if you click on create dates, it will generate automatically. So either if you would like to, so we have three cases. One is like if you control your date category, so it will not generate if you don't maintain the time unit and how many days or how many months, it will not generate the dates. And second thing is that like after so in that case you have to enter manually, you can generate auto generate date, and you're giving time unit and the frequency month or year or time, and still you are controlling here with this option not to generate automatically. Okay. And you have one more option like to generate automatically. Everything is given. Okay. This is how it happens. This is the basic understanding of your online order. And let me try to show you one more option. Okay. So monthly, first of the month it is coming, right? Okay. Let's go for this. Billing, when bill need to be generated. This is also very, very important. If you look at this, bill date is first and second month first date, third month first date. If you would like to make it, this is the last of the month, that you can able to control here. Okay. So monthly first of the month, next bill when it is supposed to be generated. So if you make it 51 last of the month, it will generate with last day of that particular month when the uh, you know machine will be used or software will be used. So now you can see this is the end of the month, 28th February, 31st, like that. Okay. So actually, why I have created two materials, I would like to show you one billing plan with 6 months, one in days or something like that. It's not required anyhow modified. I have already shown you. So let's do one thing. Let me try to help you out. Next one, what is the scenario left with this? If you understand periodic billing, you can understand milestone billing automatically the same options almost. And if you understand milestone billing, you can even better understand periodic billing. That is different story. Okay. So days in years, months, everything will be controlled over here. So let me try to explain you a few more options, which is very, very important. So let's do one thing. Date category, I would like to control. I'll just take 6 months. Okay. So, okay. So last of the month also you can able to give it here. So like first of the month or last of the month when it's supposed to take, that also you can control here. There's something related to contract data from contract if it's supposed to be taken, the dates that also you can control here. Okay. So you understood date category. It is very, very important to understand this one. So ours is this D1, right? As of now, rent basis. So here I would like to help you out some options. Okay. So this is for billing block. Okay. Previously, it's when I click on VF01, it is got generated for each and every date. But I can able to control this one by doing this one. Okay. Maybe like check credit memo, this one, this one. um, So like certain let me put this. This is something very close to this. Okay. Let's try to do one thing. Now let's try to create it. So all these fields, okay. So 60 net value came. So let's go to the billing plan. So it is got generated for 6 months from here. Okay. So I have given a month, I have changed. Now the block is there. Okay. So now block is there means if you would like to use certain specific billing type also you can able to mandate here, but copy control must be assigned. Okay. So let's try to check item level. You can able to see the price. So this is 8.65 only. Let's save this. So 7440 your order. If you come to VF01, okay. Let's try to save. Second. Okay. Why is the billing block? It is not stopped. Let me try to check whether it's saved or not. So, what is surprises to you and me if billing block is assigned also, the system is not checking. So, this is the problem with your copy control. Okay, VT. So, 1 second, slash and VF0 to first go inside. So, this is F2 billing document slash and VT FA. So, it's at item level. Let's try to correct this. So, this is F2 DO P1 is our order type. Let's select this. Okay, let's click on this. Here requirement must be 23. Okay, let's keep this one. Let's give it a try. Now, one more time. Let's try to create one more contract. Check. I'm not choosing the wrong order. Okay, we got our billing plan and the block. I have changed it to 30, the configuration. So instead of 00, let me show you again. Otherwise, you will confuse. So block I have changed. Okay. So let's try to save this. Let's try to check one more time. See, now the block is stopping you. I feel error log not generated, but still, let's go to VA02 now and let's try to remove the block actually. Let's go for header, billing plan, and remove the block. Okay. So let's try to do the bill. Still getting the log from issue. I need to check this one out. So I found the reason for error. Previously, it is not blocking, right? So let me try to show you the reason. If you get the same error, what you have to do is it's quite simple. Let me try to go to the configuration and I will show you. Okay, slash m spro. reference IMC. So let's come to the sales and distribution. Okay, here billing. So let's go to the billing documents. So define blocking region for billing. So whatever the block you have defined in at the time of billing plan, that you need to assign to your billing document type. For example, if I go for this, the block is 32 and it is F2. I have already assigned. The similar way, I'll just try to make it for 00 also. Okay, let's save this. Now I'll just test and show you both so that you will have some confidence. So here comes the currently block what I assign. It is assigned 30. Let's try to create it. Okay. Let's go for sales order. Okay. So this is just for showing you block. That's it, nothing else. If you want to make it certain values, you can able to default it. Okay. If you go for this billing plan, okay. So the blocks, this is from header or item, anywhere you can able to control it. Okay. If you remove the tick mark, you can able to control whatever the data copied at item level that you can able to control it. Let me remove this block. Okay. And save. So let's come back and save. Okay. Now what should I do? Let's go for the bill actually. So now bill is created for this date. Okay. Save this. Now let's go back and BA02. So this is actually the real-time practice. So let me show you one more thing also. Okay, if I remove the header, item level also control. Now you can able to see this. Data is already done. Okay, bill got created. That's the status they able to see. Now let's remove this for this one. In the similar way, you can able to do it one by one month. Once you collected the rent, okay. Now you can able to see the month. This is started from January. Okay. So now if I go VA02, if I see the document flow, so it is got generated. If you want one more, you can able to do so. Okay. I think you understood how the periodic billing works. Okay. This is the only thing for defaulting your, suppose if it is delivery related billing also, you can able to keep a block here. So let me try to put it, this block previously it didn't work. And let me try to default the billing type, that also I can able to do it. This is for correction actually, especially this is in a situation like, partial payment or else rebate related. Okay. Billing plans will be there that you can able to do it anyhow. So let me try to create one more. So only difference is that a reason you have to assign to your billing plan. Maybe if you want, you can able to take multiple materials, multiple service items. Okay. Let's go to the header billing plan. Now you can able to see the all the dates. Okay, with the 00 billing block. And if you go for each and every item also, you can able to control it separately. Suppose if I would like to only bill for the line 30, so that's fine. I'll remove the block for this. Okay. So with multi-line item also, multi-service line item also, you can play with this. Real time, you will have all these things. Okay. It depends on the situation. Say the line 30 only billed only for T001. Like that, you can able to do partial billing also. Okay. It's up to you how many months, how many days, how many weeks that you can able to control by date actually. Okay. That's it. Maybe let's catch up in a future session. So I would like to tell you one more thing. So, okay, no problem. I have forgotten to write the settings. I think you can remember this. You can follow one or more times. The same video, you can able to see this. All these are the different, videos, 1,000+ videos. If you really want, you can able to utilize this opportunity. Around 8,000 students I'm having now. This is the course I'm including here. This is for S4 HANA sales. The price actually varies from 400 to 600, not more than that. In weekdays, you can buy it if you really want it. Okay, some deals will be there. I'm just providing the referral links. If you want, you can able to utilize this as an opportunity. I have different courses, including for your idocs training and how to write a functional specification. Okay, all these are the different courses. So probably you can able to, what I would say, utilize this as an opportunity. Please stay tuned with me. If you really like this video, please like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day.